I mailed my letters. I filed them in courts personally, sometimes with the assistance of my driver, who also served as my messenger. And I tell you, I prepared this speech myself and typed it myself. It was only in 2010, when my daughter passed the bar exams and married a lawyer, that I have now the luxury of having two distinguished associates. In all these years of my election lawyering, I only chose and continue to choose only cases which I consider as meritorious. Let this be an advice to all lawyers. Choose cases which are only meritorious. Kaya akala ng iba, ang galing ni Atty. Makalintal, laging nananalo ng kaso. Ay kasi ang pinipili ko po ay mananalong kaso. E paano ho matatalo? Kaya wag kayong maniniwala na magaling po ako. Ibig lang sabihin, namimili ho tayo ng kaso. There are as many as good cases as there are many as bad cases. Kasi kung sa election, alam niyo naman sa Pilipinas, walang natatalo sa eleksyon, laging nadadaya. So, if on my assessment, an election case is not meritorious, I honestly tell the client that he has no chance of winning and he better forget his case. Well, some clients believed my advice not to pursue their cases, but some still try their luck with other lawyers, and surely they lost their cases, and eventually they lost their money for legal expenses. I also remember a candidate for mayor of a city in Metro Manila in 1990s. He lost the election, and he wanted me to assist him to annul the proclamation of his opponent. He showed me a petition with my name typed on it as one of the supposed lawyers. He offered me a blank check and said, Attorney Mac, malakas po kasi ang inyong kredibilidad sa eleksyon. Kailangan ko lang ho yung pangalan at pirma ninyo dito sa petition na ito. At ito po yung blank check, bahala na po kayong maglagay kung magkano ang inyong attorney's fees. Bigat, But I told the guy, alam mo, Mayor, pag tumanggap ako ng kliyente, gusto ko pareho kaming maligaya. Maligaya siya dahil may laban ang kanyang kaso, at maligaya ako dahil bayad ako. Pero dito po sa kaso ninyo, ako lang ang magiging maligaya. And so I politely declined the professional engagement. And I can still recall what he told me after being true to him. He said, alam mo ba, Attorney Mac, sa lahat ng abogadong nakilala ko, ikaw lang ang nagsasabi ng totoo. That was the statement. And that was more than enough to make me feel more confident that in my own small way, I have done my part to live up to the highest expectation of my clients and my faithful compliance with my lawyer's oath. You know, it has also been said that one of the highest ambitions of a lawyer is to be a justice of the Supreme Court. May taga-ayos pa ako ng aking wardrobe, You know, it has been said that one of the highest ambitions of a lawyer is to be a justice of the Supreme Court. Modesty aside, I never dream of being a justice of the Supreme Court. Firstly, I don't feel I am qualified because of my limited practice as an election lawyer. And secondly, because I am very, very happy and contented as a private practitioner. When I was the election lawyer of former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, she offered me various positions in the government: Secretary of the Department of Justice, Solicitor General, Chairman of the Commission on Elections, and similar departments, as she wanted me to be a Justice of the Supreme Court. But all these I politely declined, including one position she offered me, the Chairman of the PNOC. The appointment paper was already signed by the President, but again, I politely declined because I knew my own limitations. Hindi ko nga alam kung anong ibig sabihin ng PNOC. Paano ako magiging chairman pa ako nito? It was only later that I learned that PNOC means Philippine National Oil Corporation. Napakalaki pala ng sweldo doon. Milyon-milyon buwan-buwan. In all the years that I have been associated with a president, vice president, senators, congressmen, governors, mayors, and the last position of barangay officials, I can tell you honestly, my friends, I never involved myself in any government transactions. Several businessmen and contractors and medical representatives have approached me to endorse them to my clients with promised commissions or referral fees. But again, I was able to resist the temptations. Had I only accepted all their offers, I could have been the richest lawyer in town today. But I could also be one of those sent to jail by the ombudsman. And for this, I thank God for being at my side, for my full guidance and enlightenment. Also, in delivering this message, my friends, I always include the value of a strong and united family. For sure, someday you may also have your own family, you and your wife and children. Therefore, I strongly advise you to protect your marriage and your family because of the painful reality that marriage is now a threatened institution in our country and even around the world. In one speech delivered by former Chief Justice Renato Puno on family relations, he said, "Another practice destroying our family and the institution of marriage is cohabitation or trial marriage, which is becoming a popular lifestyle worldwide, especially among the younger generations. They exalt or rejoice in sex before marriage, which is a plain mockery of the sacred vows of marriage." He said that there are laws that allow the so-called quickie divorces, and today in some countries, they allow no-fault divorce or divorce on demand. He lamented that in past Congress, a bill was actually filed in our very own House of Representatives, providing that a marriage contract be given a limited lifetime of only 5 years. After 5 years, the spouses have the right to decide whether to continue with it and renegotiate its terms and conditions. In other words, a marriage contract will just be like another commercial document. Mabuti na lamang at meron pang mga mararangal na tao sa ating Kongreso at ang nasabing panukalang batas ay kaagad na ibinasura. Kaya sa inyong pagkakaroon ng sariling pamilya balang araw, at kung kayo ay may sarili ng pamilya ngayon, mahalin ninyo ang inyong pamilya. Anumang tagumpay o yaman na ating matatanggap ay mababaliwala kung wasak at magulo ang ating pamilya. There is no substitute for a happy family. Walang katumbas ang isang maligayang pamilya sapagat ito ang laging nagbibigay sa inyo ng inspirasyon upang lalo kayong lumago at magtagumpay. By the way, during the introduction, there was mention of the foundation which my family and I are currently supporting. Yes, this is the Mission Guided by Mary Foundation, where we are currently extending financial support to some 600 elementary and high school students nationwide. We spend about 360,000 pesos a month, and this is one of the reasons why I continue having my radio program. Because the entire proceeds of the advertisements I generate from this program were all extended to the said foundation without any single centavo going to any member of my family. For I know the scripture that says, without cost you have received, and so without cost you have to give. I also admonish you to live a fulfilled life. We all aspire to be the best in our field, to be number one in all our chosen endeavor. There is nothing wrong with that. Striving for excellence is actually something admirable. However, I wish to remind you again that we should always strive for excellence, not just in our professional career, but also in our relationships, whether as a husband or a father or as a friend. Prominence in one's career is often quickly forgotten. However, the good relationships that we build with our loved ones and friends will always remain alive. Our time, my friend, is limited. So with this little time in our hands, we must never stop pursuing to touch others' lives to make a difference in our own small way. At least, we must all aspire to inspire. My dear friends, I hope you were inspired by what you have heard today. I hope you have been inspired and your heart is strengthened by all these experiences I share with you on this historic occasion. We, the elders, have already done our part and played our respective roles in this world. It is now your turn. And from the looks of it, you are indeed ready for the occasion. The knowledge and experience you attained and gained from our university will always guide your journey towards a better tomorrow. I have a vision that among your ranks will come the next great leaders of our nation, from the most admired and successful businessmen to successful lawyers to the next great artists, beauty queens perhaps, world athletes, and great achievers. Just look at yourselves. Look at your seatmates, the other graduates in this illustrious gathering. Someday, somebody among you shall make history and may change the world. And when that day comes, when you have fulfilled everything that I have envisioned about you, please take time to go out of your way to see me. For I want to shake your hand and bring back the memory of this special occasion and be reminded that once upon a time, I became part of your journey. No matter how fleeting our meeting was in the time clock of eternity. And when the time comes, I want to say with pride that you achieved the purpose of building a cathedral and that everything I told you today came true. And on that day, you would make me a happy old man, for it would mean a lot to me to be proven right. And may you find the right path and walk bravely through every obstacle that would stand in the way between you and your dreams. Kung ang inyong narinig ngayong araw ay magsisilbing inspirasyon at magiging daan ng inyong tagumpay, isang malaking tagumpay na rin sa akin ang malamang kahit papaano sa oras na ito ay nakatulong ako at naging bahagi ng inyong buhay. Sa ating mga guro at mga tagapamahala ng ating pamantasan, ang aking taus-pusong pagbati at pasasalamat sa talino at aral na buong puso ninyong ipinamahagi sa ating mga kabataan. Sa mga magulang ng mga graduates, lalong-lalo na yung mga galing sa probinsya. Kayo mga galing sa mga probinsya, kayo ang tunay na kaibigan ni Coco Martin. Dahil tulad ni Coco Martin, pareho kayong probinsyano. At sa mga probinsyano, meron nga pala pa akong balita sa inyong lahat. Sa pong magandang balita, lalabas na po si Cardo bukas. Kaya huwag kayong mag-alala. Malalaman na kung sino talaga ang mga leader ng sindikato. Sa ating mga magulang, muli ang aking pagbati sa tagumpay na inyong natamo sa araw na ito na magiging bahagi na rin ng inyong buhay at masayang karanasan. Finally, I just hope and pray that the story of my life, which I had partly shared with you, had served the purpose for which I was invited to be your commencement speaker. And every time I was asked why I have this kind of life, my usual answer is taken from a song by Julie Andrews, that perhaps somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good. Maraming po salamat. Magandang hapon sa inyo lahat.
Please be seated. Thank you, Attorney Makalintal, for sharing with us snippets of your life where we learned a lot also. And most especially for the sense of humor. Okay, at this point, we will relax for a while and let us all enjoy the musical repertoire that our very own UE Choral has prepared for this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, the UE Choral.
Magsimula ka, batiin ang kay gandang dumaga ng may ngiti sa iyong mga mata. Sa gumising na ay masaya. Palagpasin mo ba? Magsimula ka, pagkasin ang pangarap mong tunay. Lumalat ang lakas ay iyong pang taglay. Sa paghihintay, sa paghihintay, masana'y sayang naman ang buhay ay walang saysay. Iisa lang ang buhay mo, kumilos ka, gamitin mo. Kung may nais ang puso mo, mangarap ka, abutin mo. Upang ito'y makamit mo, magsikap ka. Simulan mo, simulan mo. Magsimula ka, ulitin na Kung may nais ang puso mo, mangarap ka, abutin mo, upang ito'y makamit mo. Magsikap ka, magsikap ka. Iisa lang ang buhay mo, kumilos ka, gamitin mo. Kung may nais ang puso mo, mangarap ka, abutin mo, upang ito'y makamit mo. Magsikap ka, magsikap ka. Simulan.
We will now proceed to the awarding of honors and distribution of diplomas to the recipients of Latin honors and other university awards. President Esther A. Garcia, assisted by Chancellor Linda P. Santiago, will now confer the awards to the recipients of Latin honors and distribute their diplomas. Parents are requested to accompany the awardees on stage to receive their awards. So we start with the awardees. Ralph Lester P. Fermante. Leadership Awardee for Men, cum laude, BS Accountancy, College of Business Administration. Eliza Maybelline P. Murasa, College Distinguished Graduate Awardee, cum laude, College of Dentistry. Uria R. Diaz, College Distinguished Graduate Awardee, summa cum laude, BS Accountancy, College of Business Administration. For the College of Law, Jeril C. Rondes, valedictorian. Ashley E. Casanova, salutatorian. We now have the recipients of Latin honors from the College of Business Administration. Marjorie B. Jimenez, magna cum laude. Brian Christian R. Lupera, magna cum laude. Adrian Nino A. Simangan, magna cum laude. Judy Ann M. Tuzon, magna cum laude. Mark Jefferson C. Azarcon, cum laude. Joy Arian M. Ayong, cum laude. Joan Grace B. Balin, cum laude. Joyce Ann O. Cabanyero, cum laude. Vernaline S. Camarao, cum laude. Bon Yanica M. Chua, cum laude. Ana Jane S. Dalmasio, cum laude. Tony Cave N. De Jesus, cum laude. Jonathan Dobb, cum laude. Patrick C. Francisco, cum laude. Cristel C. Gainilo, cum laude. Maria Teresa L. Magay, cum laude. Rico P. Matuginas, cum laude.